Good day and welcome back to the Drive Vibe. It's your girl CC Sunshine Superstar. And I just want to come on here and say happy Father's Day to all of the fathers out there. Really appreciate you. I know I had me an especially great father. This is a picture of my dad that my sister drew. Absolutely love it. He did have this van. Love that van. 1987 classic. 1987 classic. Anyway, for today, it's Sunday. I got on my red and blue, making it purple. It's all about your crown chakra. It's all about your divinity, your connection with your spirituality, and so on and so forth. But since it's Father's Day, I also wanted to read a couple things that my father wrote. So again, this is my favorite book because, so much is in it and so much of my father's words are in here. And so it's so nice to be able to go back and look at it, you know what I mean, and read it. And literally my sister, because she's a genius, she put one day we just gonna tour the books, okay? One day we just gonna sit down, we're gonna tour the books, we just gonna, open up the page and just go to stuff, right? But even his actual physical handwriting is printed in this, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. You see what I'm saying? A person ain't really gone where you can just, open up the page and just, read what he said. You know what I'm saying? Just know all about him. Anyway, we're not going to read that today, but what we are going to read, I'm actually going to read an excerpt of something that my father wrote to me. And this was back in 2005, okay? And that was 2024, okay? It says, if you get a chance to talk to your daughter Sierra, ask her to remember this. It took a whole team working together to send up the space shuttle, Discovery, and have a successful mission. With careful planning, they were able to predict where the shuttle would land to the minute. It took hard work from all those who were involved. Your school will be the same. Plan right, work hard, and nothing less will do. If you get a chance to take her to Crazy Ray's junkyard and show her where all the cars end up in just a few years, explain that they should not be valued too much. In present time, they are okay for what they can be used for, and if you prepare yourself, you can have any kind that you like. If you get a chance, let her know how important it is that she use her own mind, how she must develop it. Explain how other people may have great minds, but you must have your own. The greatest minds, even Einstein, cannot do you any good because it is not yours. You can learn from it, but that is it. If you get a chance, explain how a person can dress and make up to look like a model, but that do not make them a model. A person has to be completed from the inside, body, mind, and soul. Yes. I'm eternally grateful for these words. Even more so now today because I feel like they've become more and more relevant since the actual day that he wrote this. I was 17 going to college when he wrote this. I'm a lot older now. But I know we on a time schedule, so I don't want to breeze right through that. I really do want to say that, at the end of the day, this oneness, this connectedness. So yeah, it was a message for me when I was 17, right? But it's really a message for all of us. When we back it up and we really break down what was said here, it really does take a team. It really does take a village. We really all got to be together if we're going to literally plan things and get things done and take action. Did they go to the moon? I don't know. But if y'all want to go to the moon, we could go to the moon. But we got to do it as a team. Let's go. Let's go. Let's do it. Next thing, cars. Cars. Right? They really do be in the junkyard. I done crashed a couple cars. I done got hit. Whatever. And at the end of the day, I really realized that, yeah, they're really as good for what they're used for. But at the end of the day, yeah, I'm not going to put too much into that. I don't got to have the latest car. Anybody that see me, I got a big Dodge Ram, right? And then I got a Jeep, right? Both of them old, right? When I take him to my car guy, he's like, yeah, you in the time capsule, because my truck got 77 miles. This is my dad's truck. This is my baby. This is the Rambo, and this is where I like to come in here, clear my mind and drive, right? The last thing, or it wasn't really the last thing, the next thing, right? Your mind. How important it is to develop your mind, right? Develop your mind. You can listen to other people talk. You can listen to their thoughts. But if you cannot critically think for yourself, you are going to be lost. That shit is just going to be a book sitting over here. Put it in here. Right? Expand it. Right. Last thing. You could look like a model. You could dress like a model. But that don't make you no model. A model is made from inside. Body, mind, and soul, right? And I appreciate that, because I feel like when I was 17, I may have been, outside looking quite nice, but inside, oh, she was bad. She was bad, y'all. She was bad and bad, right? All right. Now, this one's really long. I don't know if I'm going to have enough time to do it. I'm trying to go really fast. Might end up having a part 2 to this, because this message right here is what's really what needs to be heard today, right? And these are my dad's thoughts on money back in 2002. My dad's thoughts on money back in 2002. Money is something that we all need in the year of our Lord 2002. Money is a device for trade, food, clothing, shelter, and now medical care. Money is both good and evil. I have traded labor for money since about the age of 8 years old. From picking cotton, cucumbers, pulling corn, picking pine cones, laying bricks, making deals, repairing trucks, TVs, automobiles, to driving trucks and providing a customer service. I have never sat down and went into deep thought of ways of how I could make large amounts of money in which I may lose my soul. And I hope that I never do. But I realized that I should put in more time into acquiring money in the right way. How much money does a person need? I cannot answer this question because it gets a little confusing when it comes to wants and needs. And this society has a helping hand in the confusion by advertising and seeing. This is a means for someone else to acquire money with no regards to what we really need. Advertisements will tell you it's time to buy a new car or a truck. Or wouldn't you look good in these new clothes? Or how about that dream house? Try these shoes, or a cold drink, a vacation. And one of the best is a diamond is forever. And the truth is, it is, but it's only a rare ride. Men have always needed some device in order that they may live together in society and use each other to accomplish things we cannot alone. Sometimes, and this is more often than not, it takes a collective effort to provide a service or a product in order to make money. But before we explore this, let's say again that money is both good and evil. Or to say it better, money can be used and acquired in a manner that can be good or evil. I have been a participant in this society in which we have been led to want certain things. It does not have to be the biggest or the most desirable car on the road, but I like to look good with a nice cloth that doesn't have to be the latest fashion or the most desirable fashion in the world, but clean fitting and complementary to my body. I like to have a clean, decent place to live and have access to medical care if needed, and to be able to provide the same for my family members until they are able to do for themselves. Since my only means of acquiring money so far have been trading a labor for money, I would like to have another means, especially since my better years have been used in this manner. Remember, I started this process at 8 years old and have been doing it for around 40 years. I believe that there was life before there was any form of money. So, life is more important than any form of money. That deserves a slow motion. We're gonna slow motion and say that again. I believe there was life before there was any form of money. So life is more important than any form of money. Part 2 coming on the way.